Guys, welcome back to OD Simulation Gaming. Look at that truck. If you know your trucking history, you know you're not looking at just any old cab right there on your screens. That there is the Kenworth K100E Aerodyne. Absolutely gorgeous truck. Let's get in the game and have a little look at her. Get outside the cab for you. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous bit of trucking history from 1985. Some of you might remember it first time round. She's a gorgeous bit of kit. K100E. The E in K100 stands for efficiency of all things. You might notice that the windscreen there, do you notice how it's at a slight slope going backwards towards the truck? They actually angled the windscreen by about 3 degrees to try and help with aero efficiency and aerodynamics. And that very small change there actually enabled Kenworth to reduce the drag on the truck by around 75% in comparison to older ones. So a massive fuel saving for Kenworth there. So this quickly became a really efficient truck. Big 1100 litre fuel tanks on her. Massive twin stacks at the back there. Absolutely fantastic. Big bull bars at the front with some lights on. Doesn't she look absolutely gorgeous? Fantastic roof line with the windows at the top. You can see straight into the cab there. Gorgeous signature skylights there, which flooded that sleeper berth with natural daylight. Let's dive into the cab and have a look round then. This sort of 1980s brown interior, walnut dash, CB radio. Those are the windows up there, letting that light in. Twin berth at the back. Loads of room. We've got our map ready there, look, in case we get lost. Obviously, legendary cab covers like this have pretty much disappeared from America. Main reason? Government regulations, guys. The US actually capped what did they cap? They capped the combined length of trucks and trailers back in the 80s, and when those laws changed, the drivers flooded back to those long nose conventionals. So all of this basically changed and all went away, really. So let's fire up the engine, see how she sounds. Let's have a little listen. Give her some rev. Sounds good. Excellent. Right, handbrake is off. And we are ready to roll, guys. Let's have a look at how she handles. Got about 275 miles to do in this one, so it won't be a long video. Sounds incredible. Absolutely stunning. So that gorgeous purring engine that you can hear there is the gorgeous 500 horsepower, enormous, about 1,650 pounds of torque there. Absolutely insane amount of power. It's the gorgeous Cummins engine underneath there. Wait for these lights to change. This truck's actually paired up with the Eaton 18-speed Ultra Shift gearbox. So, really good performing gearbox on this one. Certainly the mainstay of some heavy haul trucks in America in the 80s. And as I mentioned earlier, that enormous 1100 litre fuel tank meant the drivers could go an incredibly long way in these without really having to stop for any fuel. Check it out, guys. How good does it look? Let me know in the comments. What do you think of this beast? It's an absolute monster, isn't it? 1980s, eat your heart out. What a machine. Really excited to be bringing you this one to the channel. Absolutely love going back in time in regards to trucks. So many cool diesels of the 1980s, the 1990s. And this Kenworth is definitely one worth showcasing on the channel. Now, I think I can turn right here. Even though it was red. Gorgeous orange paintwork with a chrome look. 2 containers on the back. So we're going to get cruise control locked in around about 60, I think. We're going to let this pick up. Oh no, he's decided to bail out on us. He's going to let us go through. Thank you, matey. Nearly a crash there. Managed to avoid it. Got our can of Pepsi there, guys, on the dash, ready to crack that open during our journey if we get a bit thirsty. The Kenworth just sounds absolutely incredible here. Whoops, just veering off there. So any Americans out there, or any English people that may have watched that good old late 70s TV programme BJ and the Bear, they actually had this specific cab silhouette turned into a bit of an American cultural icon. Famously driven in the TV programme. Can't say I've watched it myself, but there you go. As I said at the beginning of the video, this is the Aerodyne VIT cab. Now, the E we understood was E for efficiency with that sloped windscreen. VIT, any guesses, guys? VIT. You may have guessed it. Very important trucker. Originally created, oh here we go, agricultural inspection ahead, so prepare to slow down. We're going to dive in here. So yeah, VIT, guys, it was originally sort of created as more of a luxurious truck, hence the interior here. That sort of plush diamond stitched interior padding. High-end trim, no expenses spared. Show you that again in a second. Just as we pull up here at the weighbridge. There you go, guys. There's that diamond VIT. Right, let's roll forwards. Inspection in progress. Mr. Happy there with his clipboard. We may continue. Thank you very much indeed. Give him a toot. What do the horns sound like? Excellent. We love a good horn here, don't we, guys? He's pulling again. We've got a vehicle inspection now. So we are getting copped for both inspection lanes. Pull in behind this tipper. There we go, 17 tonne. Pretty light with these two containers on the back. Not heavy at all. Come on, Mr. Tipper. Get out of our way. What's he going so slowly for? Come on, mate. Frickin' heck. Good job we're not in a rush, isn't it? He's off. He's found the right pedal now. Right, let's get ourselves up and onto the freeway. Do one of our classic OD simulation gaming drive-bys. There she goes, chewing up the tarmac with absolute ease. No problem for this old relic. 1980s, bring it back. Dirty diesels, guys. Power. Black fumes out the stacks. Let me know if you remember it in the comments, guys. What was your favourite truck of the 1980s? There are so many to think about. Have a little think about that. Do let me know in comments. To say ATS playing beautifully here as well. Stunning, isn't it? Look at it. Absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Gorgeous. In actual fact, it's worth noting, guys, that in the 70s, I think, well, it might be early 80s actually, can't remember now, this truck, the K100, was actually used to move the NASA Space Shuttle Enterprise from ground operations in Huntsville. So, yeah, type that one into Google, guys. Have a little look at that. The K100. Wicked bit of kit. Probably chosen for its high torque pulling. Remember I mentioned at the beginning of the video about the number of pounds of torque that this thing can produce. Absolutely ridiculous, really. Overkill for what it needed to do, so it was able to pull real heavy loads with absolutely no issues whatsoever. Escort vehicle just coming past us there with his flashing lights on. Can't see any wide loads with him, but we'll keep an eye out just in case. And another famous operator of the K100 Kenworth was good old Evil Knievel, the famous stuntman. He had a K100 he used to pull all of his jump motorcycles and equipment across America. Yeah, good old Evel Knievel. What a legend. I think actually from talking to some family of mine over in Australia and some Australian friends that I've got, the Kenworth K100 series is actually still used out in Australia, guys. So out in the Australian outback, that big vast desert almost, if you like, really, they still use these out there for chewing up thousands and thousands of kilometres of road. It's going to come out of the way of that coach that's on fire there. A lot of smoke bellowing out the back. We don't want to catch fire. To say, fantastic view from the cab. Really quite nice actually for the driver. You can certainly hear the 12 litres of engine roaring and beating beneath us here. Kenworth actually used fiberglass for sort of sound deafening. Try and keep the noise down. Not only keeping the noise down, but keeping that heat out as well, because that engine will be blowing bloody hot in there. Veering off the road there, and my latest flyby. There she goes, look. So just 132 miles to go, and I've got to say, this truck is worth having a go at. Anyone out there playing ATS, give it a go, guys. It's a wicked little number. It is a mod, so don't expect to find it in the main ATS game, guys. You will have to get this mod from the workshop. I'm absolutely loving driving this. Pleasure to bring it to you here at OD Simulation Gaming. And do like the video for me, guys. Get those likes flying through. Hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, do give us a sub. We're nearly at 250 subscribers. As I record this video, we're at 245. So if you're out there watching and you haven't subbed, do click that button for me. Maybe you could be our 250th subscriber. We're going to be taking the right-hand lanes here down to Bakersfield, I believe. Yeah, so we're going to come off here. Just going to move into that right-hand lane. Handling of this truck is beautiful as well. Not only does it look the part, but it really does handle quite superbly around the corners. Gorgeous weight ratio, fantastic balance on it. The transmission is epic. That gorgeous Eaton 16 speed. Loving these old dials down here as well, look guys. Just proper classic trucking. No digital screens in here whatsoever. All analog, all on the dials, exactly as you would have found it. All the switches down here look for the driver to control various bits of the truck, lights, you know, heaters, blowers, air conditioning, you name it, all down there. Got our tachograph up the top there, our CB radio, ready to chat with our friends. that Kenworth, purring its way through America. Can't begin to tell you how excited I am to drive this one. And of course, guys, in true Kenworth fashion, these K100s back in the day were largely custom built. It wasn't really a generic truck that you could just go and buy. A lot of the hauliers out there would build to order over at the main plant in Seattle, over in Washington, or down in Ohio. They had another plant down there. And yeah, those buying these trucks could select all their custom rear axle ratios, the frame lengths, the dual exhaust stacks at the back that you've seen at the beginning of the video, and of course the beautiful custom interior finishes in the truck right from that factory. They would go down there, have a look at it, choose what they wanted. Just imagine, guys, all the swatches, all the colours to choose from down there. Real exciting time for these truck drivers in America to go and choose what they wanted in this truck. And I suppose another famous operator, or another famous film rather I should say, that's got the K100 in. Anyone remember James Bond, Licence to a Kill in the 80s with Timothy Dalton? Well, he drove a Kenworth K100. They were featured alongside one of the tanker chases in that film. So yeah, this truck got a lot of coverage on the tellies. It was the go-to truck. Everyone wanted to see it, everyone wanted to drive it, everyone wanted to buy it. In fact, while we're on a straight piece of road, I'll quickly spin around. There's a built-in wardrobe there, guys, as well. So not only have you got your two berths there for you and your passenger or your co-driver, you've got some lovely full-length wardrobes as well. Hang up all your clothes, all your work gear, sling it in the back. This really was a truck that you could sling your gear into and go driving and not have to stop. You could do a good number of miles in this. As I said, that enormous 1100 litre tank taking the driver a long, long way. So just 40-ish miles now to cruise in. I think we're just coming through Mojave or somewhere similar. Just reading these signed posts here. Reduce speed, roadworks ahead, so we've got to just wind ourselves back a little bit there. The noise you can hear there, guys, that one's just the retarder kicking in to slow us down. That's the air going back round to slow us down. She goes, that gorgeous bit of kit. I know I keep saying it. You're probably bored of me saying it. Looking absolutely stunning. In fact, we don't want to turn there, do we? No. That's a dead end for us. We don't want to go down there. Next one will do. Do let me know in comments, guys, what are your thoughts on the truck? I'm going to creep round these guys. Let's have a quick look on the outside at this beast again. Look at that. There's those twin stacks at the back. Massive fuel tanks on it. And that gorgeous sort of orange, deep orange. That's aluminium. That's heavy aluminium, guys, that cab's made out of. It's not steel or anything like that. That is heavy aluminium. Proper solid bit of kit. Big rivets in there as well. You can see the detailing on the truck. They've done it really well, this mod. Tell you what, we're going to creep forward rather than sit here at a red light every... Oh, there we go, it's gone green now. I'm just going to cruise through these reds, guys. Hope you don't mind. Hopefully that doesn't spoil the immersion for you. It doesn't look out of place, does it, guys, this truck? Can't see it now, it's gone behind a tree. Look at her, look. She looks stunning, doesn't she? Absolutely beautiful. Certainly would still give a lot of the modern trucks a run for its money. It really, really would. They do not build them like this anymore. It's all about fuel efficiency, aerodynamics, sustainability, environmental friendly stuff now. Trucking's changed so much. Some would argue that the fun's actually gone out of trucking. A lot of drivers would tell you that. Not just in the UK, but probably around the world as well. A lot of these old trucks now do end up going for export, go to countries that are less developed. So a lot of UK trucks end up being exported out to Africa, where they just keep on running. No regulations out there, no MOTs to worry about 9 times out of 10. This truck is gorgeous. And I reckon Roman over at Popcorn Simulation Gaming will be getting a little bit excited over this truck. If he hasn't already, he might be there in the chat. I reckon he's probably said he absolutely loves this one. And he'd be absolutely right. So Roman, let me know if you want the details of this mod, buddy. You may have driven it already in ATS, but this one is just... You've got to do it. You've got to give it a go. Stunning bit of kit. I'm going to go round this truck, guys. A little bit bored of being stuck behind him. Being stuck at these reds for too long. We should be somewhere just down here on the right for delivery. Dunkin' Donuts over on the right here, look. Anyone fancy a donut? What's your go-to donut, guys? Answer away in the comments, please. I'm a Krispy Kreme fan. Oh, what did we just hit? We hit something. There was a car there, apparently. Whoopsie daisy. Anyway, too busy talking about donuts. Yeah, Krispy Kreme. Love a Krispy Kreme. But one of my most impressive donuts I've ever eaten was recently, would you believe? And Marks and Spencer here in the UK do a brand new lemon curd filled donut. So yeah, if you haven't had one of those, get yourselves down to your local Marks and Spencer food hall and get involved, because they are absolutely mouth-watering. Never had a donut quite like it before. Don't think I'll ever have one ever again. It was just unbelievable. Lemon curd in a donut. Very nice. So, just coming in now to the delivery point here. Just got to work our way over the... There's the retarder kicking in again. Let's slowing us down. And I'm going to go straight through here. I know it's just gone red, but tough luck. Get ourselves over to that delivery point. Have another look at this truck. Just down here on the right then, guys. So I hope you've really enjoyed the journey here with me on this one on ATS in the Kenworth. It's been a lovely drive, I've got to say. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Hope you have too. Do like the video, as I said earlier on. Do give it a big thumbs up. And again, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Join us for our next trucking installments. We have regular live streams here on the channel, and we'll bring you some other content in video format as well, guys. So the gates are just opening here for us. Let's go and get these containers dropped off, see where they want them. Where do you need it? Let's press that. And they want it somewhere over there, look. Where do they want it then? Oh, they want it in there. Okay, right. So back round the front then. Righty-ho. I thought I was going to get lucky, guys, and just have to creep in the back there, but evidently not. They would like us to reverse in to that bay just there. No problem. We'll give that a go for them. See how the Kenworth 100 does here on a reverse. Well, it's not too bad. That'll probably do, I would have thought. Yeah. That'll do nicely. Straight back. There we go. We've got some greens there. So, handbrake on. Engine off. We'll get just one last look at that gorgeous cab before we drop that trailer. Look at that. Phenomenal. So there we go. What do we bag? We've got $1,864 for that little short trip, guys. Absolutely wonderful. Let's get back into the game and just show you that cab once and for all. Check that out. What a piece of kit. I have thoroughly enjoyed bringing you this to the channel, guys. Please do like and subscribe to OD Simulation Gaming. All that is left for me to say is I will see you very soon on the next video, guys. Take care. Bye for now.